Bring Grandma's vibes into 2025. Easy Grandmacore decor ideas you'll love. Is more than nostalgia. It's a warm, comforting aesthetic packed with personality and charm. In 2025, it's all about blending vintage softness with modern simplicity. If you're craving cozy corners, floral everything, and that lived-in love, you're in the right place. We're about to turn your space into a modern grandma's dream. Whether you're in a studio apartment or a full-sized home, these decor ideas are easy, budget-friendly, and full of soul. No need for expensive antiques, just a little creativity and a love for the past. Let's jump into our Grandmacore transformation, step by step. Your cozy update starts now. Bring Grandma's vibes into 2025. Start your transformation by thinking cozy and personal. Use items that remind you of your grandma, whether it's her teacup, that old floral apron, or a knitted blanket. Find a cozy corner and begin layering textures like a soft throw on an armchair and lace doilies on wooden surfaces. Add a warm lamp and you're halfway there. You can mix modern pieces too, just keep it soft. Choose pastel hues, floral prints, and anything with a handmade look. Use picture frames for old black and white photos or recipe cards and place them in visible areas. You're creating comfort, not clutter. Pro tip: use peel and stick wallpaper with vintage floral designs to instantly set the Grandmacore tone. No paintbrush required. What is Grandmacore anyway? Is a nostalgic aesthetic built on comfort, softness, and the love of all things vintage. Think crocheted blankets, antique teacups, and the kind of warmth you'd feel walking into your grandmother's living room. It's less about being old-fashioned, more about embracing heritage and hominess. You can modernize Grandmacore with subtle updates, neutral tones, clean lines, and clever styling. Mix sentimental pieces with trendy finds to create something unique. The charm comes from mismatched beauty and heartfelt details, not perfection. Pro tip: Grandmacore isn't just for decor. Incorporate it into your lifestyle with handwritten notes, cozy rituals, and homemade meals. Number 1, floral fabrics are a must. Start with your base: curtains, pillowcases, or tablecloths in bold or dainty floral prints. Look for rose, daisy, or lavender patterns to bring out that vintage garden vibe. Even one piece can transform the space. Floral fabric on a dining chair or bed can shift the whole mood. If you're layering fabrics, keep tones complementary. Combine florals with gingham or lace for that old meets new elegance. Don't stress about matching exactly. Grandmacore welcomes imperfection. A little floral goes a long way. Pro tip: opt for removable floral slipcovers or pillow shams to swap out patterns with the seasons. Thrifted or DIY it, Floral Edition. Visit your local thrift store and head straight to the fabric and linen section. Look for floral bedsheets, tablecloths, or curtains that you can repurpose. A single sheet can become cushion covers, wall art, or even drawer liners. For a quick DIY, wrap floral fabric around a canvas frame for instant art. Or use fabric glue to apply floral cutouts to lampshades or old trays. You'll get that handmade look without needing a sewing machine. Pro tip: search for vintage fabric remnants or old napkins. Small pieces can become coasters, bookmarks, or decorative accents. Number 2, mismatched china equals instant charm. You don't need a full set. Just pick up individual teacups, plates, or saucers in different floral or gold-trimmed styles. Display them on open shelves, a kitchen hutch, or stacked casually on a tray. The key is contrast, different patterns that still feel cohesive. Use mismatched china for more than tea. Think jewelry trays, candle holders, or plant saucers. You can even create a gallery wall using plate hangers. Each piece tells its own story and adds layers of charm. Pro tip: combine pastel tone china with solid white pieces to keep your display balanced and not too busy. Turn teacups into cute decor. Start by repurposing your prettiest teacups into unexpected items, mini planters, candle holders, or jewelry catch-alls. Add soil and a succulent, or pour melted wax and a wick for a vintage-inspired candle. These tiny touches create warmth and personality in seconds. Group 3 or 5 teacups together on a tray or windowsill for maximum charm. You can even glue them onto a saucer and use them as elevated decor stands. Add pearls, dried lavender, or potpourri for a soft, scented detail. Pro tip: use mismatched teacups with gold trim or floral patterns to create visual interest and a layered vintage look. Number 3, cozy up with vintage textiles. Layer your space with soft, aged fabrics like crochet blankets, needlepoint pillows, and hand-stitched linens. Drape a vintage quilt at the foot of your bed, or fold a crocheted afghan over your favorite reading chair. Texture is everything in Grandmacore. Choose warm tones like cream, rose, sage, or dusty blue to keep it soft and inviting. Mix hand-me-downs with second-hand finds to build a curated feel. These layers not only look cozy, they make the space feel lived in and loved. Pro tip: if you can't find vintage throws, look for modern pieces with old-school patterns and fringe or scalloped edges. Crochet embroidery and lace. Oh my! Crochet and embroidered pieces bring a homemade softness to any room. Use embroidered napkins or small lace runners as layering pieces on tables or nightstands. A crochet piece draped over a mirror or shelf adds instant old-world charm. Try pinning lace or crochet doilies on a wall in a loose cluster like an art collage. Or use an embroidery hoop to frame stitch designs. Floral initials or sweet sayings work perfectly. Layer these in corners or entryways for that nostalgic feel. Pro tip: iron vintage lace between sheets of wax paper to preserve delicate pieces and keep them display ready. Number 4. Doilies aren't just for tables. Elevate your doily game by getting creative. Use larger doilies as shelf liners, or layer several in a table runner style down the center of your dining table. Their texture adds a soft, romantic detail that instantly reads grandma chic. Hang smaller doilies inside embroidery hoops to create instant wall decor. You can also attach them to mason jars, lampshades, or pillow covers with fabric glue. It's a super easy way to stretch a small budget with a big visual payoff. Pro tip: lightly starch your doilies before display to help them hold their shape when hung or draped. Modernize doilies with paint or frames. Give your vintage doilies a new life with a coat of pastel spray paint. Soft pink, mint, or ivory instantly updates their look without losing the vintage charm. Once dry, frame them in shadow boxes or mount them on colored cardstock for an artsy feminine touch. Try layering doilies in a frame with pressed flowers or handwritten letters for extra sentiment. This combo makes the perfect entryway piece or gallery wall feature. It's a modern homage to the heart of Grandmacore. Pro tip: use metallic spray paint like rose gold or bronze for a glam twist that still feels vintage. Number 5. Wood furniture plus warm lighting. Loves natural textures, and wood furniture is the backbone. Choose pieces with carved details or soft curves. No need to match perfectly. Pair a vintage side table with a floral runner and you're golden. Lighting is key. Ditch harsh LEDs in favor of soft glow lamps with pleated or lace shades. Bonus points for amber bulbs or candle-style fixtures. Create pockets of warmth around sitting areas and reading nooks. Pro tip: use dimmable bulbs and vintage-style lamps to control mood lighting for cozy evenings. Swap LEDs for soft glow vibes. Replace any bluish-white bulbs in your home with warm-toned ones. Look for bulbs labeled warm white or soft glow. This small change makes a big impact in softening your space. Add table lamps in ceramic or brass for extra vintage feels. Don't forget fairy lights. Use battery-powered warm fairy strands inside teacups, on shelves, or behind sheer curtains. It's an easy, inexpensive way to dial up the dreamy vibe. Pro tip: swap out plastic lampshades with fabric-covered ones for a softer, diffused light effect. Number 6. Add meaning with sentimental decor. Thrives on personal touches, so decorate with items that carry emotional weight. Use an old letter, grandma's buttons in a jar, or a pressed flower from a special moment. Memory equals magic. Create tiny memory corners with old items, a shelf of keepsakes, or a tray holding trinkets from childhood. These tiny museums of sentiment keep your space feeling lived in and loved. Don't overthink. Just display what speaks to your soul. Pro tip: place small story tags next to heirlooms to explain their history. Guests love the details. Frame recipes, photos, and heirlooms. Scan or photograph handwritten recipes from loved ones and print them on quality paper. Frame them in rustic or gilded frames and hang them in the kitchen or dining area. It's art that tells your story. Mix and frame black and white photos, embroidered handkerchiefs, or even small kitchen tools. Arrange them gallery style for a full wall of family history. Every piece becomes part of your home's narrative. Pro tip: use floating frames for recipes or heirlooms. It makes delicate items feel museum-worthy and modern. Layer patterns like a pro. Combine florals with gingham, lace, and even toile without fear. The trick is to stick to a consistent color palette: soft pinks, greens, or blues. Mix patterns in different scales. Small floral next to large gingham works beautifully. Use layered tablecloths, pillows, and window treatments to bring visual interest. Even layering fabric inside picture frames can add depth to flat walls. Patterns should feel collected, not chaotic. Pro tip: stick with 2 to 3 key patterns and repeat them throughout the space to keep it cohesive and intentional. Create a cozy corner with Grandmacore touches. Pick a quiet corner by a window or your favorite chair, and layer it with cozy touches. Add a crocheted throw, a floral cushion, and a small lace drape side table. Keep it snug, simple, and soul-soothing. Include soft lighting like a table lamp or fairy lights, and stack your favorite books nearby. Add a vintage mug for tea, and you've got the perfect escape nook. It's like a hug in design form. Pro tip: add a small footstool or poof with embroidery or needlepoint for a sweet finishing touch. Don't be afraid to mix and match. It's all about imperfection and personal charm. Pair florals with stripes, old with new, and shiny with soft. Think of it like a quilt, different pieces that come together beautifully. Mix antique finds with modern touches, maybe a lace doily under a Bluetooth speaker. Let your space tell your story, not a showroom's. Just keep the vibe cohesive through color and feel. Pro tip: keep 1 to 2 unifying tones throughout your space to keep the mix from becoming visual noise. Turn nostalgia into a vibe. Think about objects that remind you of childhood, grandparents, or Sunday mornings. It could be a cookie jar, a floral apron, or even a wall clock with a soft tick. Add those pieces where you'll see and feel them daily. Place an old radio, embroidered linen, or vinyl records in the room. These elements trigger memory and create comfort instantly. Nostalgia isn't clutter, it's curated feeling. Pro tip: use scents too. Lavender sachets or cinnamon-scented candles complete the nostalgia experience. Ideas: timeless feel. You don't need a big budget to go Grandmacore. Start at thrift shops, estate sales, or even your attic. Old books, dishes, and textiles often cost less than fast decor, and they last longer. DIY is your best friend. Turn old curtains into cushion covers or repurpose lace trims onto jars or lampshades. You're crafting not just decor but meaning. Pro tip: don't underestimate the power of a $5 thrifted frame. It can turn a recipe card into instant wall art. Your Grandmacore glow-up is complete. Take a step back and look at your space. It's yours, but now with added layers of love, history, and soul. Every corner tells a story. Every detail feels like home. That's the true power of Grandmacore. Keep evolving your space over time. Add new heirlooms, switch fabrics with the seasons, and always trust your instinct. Cozy never goes out of style. Pro tip: take a photo of your favorite nook every few months. It helps you notice growth and sparks fresh inspiration.
We hope you found these ideas inspiring and helpful. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so share your ideas in the comments below. And make sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos.
See you next time.